That stings, but a clean conscience is worth $1 or $2.
Just how long do these celebrities think they're going to get away with this let them eat cake mentality? They're going to get away with it as long as we let them. I am Mecca. I'm not letting them get away with this anymore. I am, of course, responding to that Stephen Colbert. Let them eat cake. Oh, they can pay a little more because I feel guilty for having all this wealth and privilege, right? Right? I reacted to the tweet first before anything. Stephen Colbert says skyrocketing gas prices are worth a clean conscience. How convenient for you to want to clear your conscience. Guess what? Maybe some of us aren't guilty of anything. Maybe some of us are sitting here struggling to make ends meet. And maybe some of us rely on those good people who are struggling to make ends meet. Did you ever think of that, Stephen Colbert? Did you ever think that maybe, you're going to lose any credibility? Well, he already has. They've already done that. This is what they like to refer to as selling one's soul. And sure, let's just meet you at your level, shall we? We'll just meet you there and bring out the riding crowd. Stephen Colbert! Oh! Broke another one. A certain internet celebrity with the initial ZQ broke my last one. So now I gotta find a new. I have a P.O. box for anybody who wants to be generous enough to donate hey, maybe Stephen Colbert can, since he's sitting there from his wealth privilege. Let's look at the article. Stephen Colbert says skyrocketing gas prices are worth a clean conscience. Yeah, you can afford to virtue signal like that, can't you? You can afford to pay a little bit more. Guess what? Your average person will be wiped out if they have a $400 emergency. Guess what? Your average person is not going to be able to buy groceries if they have to spend $50 more on gas, or $10 or $20. I remember being in Vegas and I had a roommate who was struggling to get $20 together to buy groceries for the week. All right? These economic, and this is in 2008 during the last time they decided to screw with our money and steal it from us. There's a difference between being out of touch and downright sinister. And this is what it really boils down to for me. They want to push all these electric cars. They want to push electric cars, forgetting the fact that a lot of us can't even afford the cars we have.
Because I drive a Tesla.
A lot of us can barely afford to pay insurance for the cars we have, let alone go in and trade in a car that's, a 20-year-old junker, but it's paid for. It might not be much, but that car might be paid for. All right? And you people, these celebrities, have the nerve to say, oh yes, just trade it in and get an electric car. Guess where those electric cars' batteries are coming from? Yeah, they're coming from that one little location that everybody was fighting over recently. As the prices of food and gasoline skyrocket to levels never before seen in American history, multi-millionaire propagandist late-night talk show host Stephen Colbert is here to tell you why that's a good thing. He can eat me! Seriously, he can eat me! Him, George Takei, Tom Hanks was saying how we can all afford a little... No, we can't. I'm not the only one who's sitting here relying on the generosity of the viewing audience, alright? You guys take care of me way more than you realize, and I appreciate every single one of you. And this hawks me off to no end that you guys and me and all of us are getting impacted while these celebrity millionaires are sitting there. Oh, let them eat cake. Oh, just let them eat cake.
Let them eat cake.
Guess what? There will be a revolution, and these people might not like it. They might not like it. They might not be have these same consequences as the revolution.
Burn already! Burn!
But we will completely turn our backs on them. We will shun them. And they will not have any ability to do anything. They're going to be sitting there in an empty audience pretty soon because only the most wealthy people are going to be able to drive to the Hollywood studios or he's in New York, to the New York studios where he films. They don't drive in New York. They take the subway. But still, my point is, these people are going to be telling their jokes to nobody. We're not going to be listening to these people. The only time these people even show up in my feed is when they say something ridiculous that we have to mock to further prove how out of touch with reality these people are. It is so much to the point where it feels like they are being compensated to steal our money, to tell everybody, oh, it's okay that you're poor, here's my big kickback. That's what I would assume. Gas prices skyrocketed 80 cents in the last week alone. What's going to happen when the gas cost goes up? Well, it's going to cost more money to get your groceries trucked into your... We all know this. We're not stupid. You're on this channel. You're not on some crazy channel of a bunch of idiots like Colbert. You know, this is why we only get a couple thousand views per video. That and YouTube suppression. YouTube really likes to suppress anybody. So if you guys want to just bookmark the channel, I love it when people subscribe. I love it when people hit the notifications. But YouTube still is going to hide it and suppress it. So bookmarking the channel is the best way to find it. And I really, really appreciate that. We know their games. We know how to get around this stuff. We know how to avoid and circumvent things by using different words. And that's what really honks me off in this one, too. Since the invasion, oil prices have skyrocketed, he declared. Today, the average gas price hit an all-time high record of $4 a gallon. Okay, that stings, but a clean conscience is worth a buck or two. Bite me! Bite me! You can have your... I didn't invade anybody. Not only did I not invade anybody, I'm sitting here saying, hey, maybe Star Trek can be a little better so I can tune out all of this nasty stuff. But no, everywhere we go to tune out the nasty, to get away from it, we're still bombarded with it. We're bombarded with how we're bad because white people existed in the past. How we need to do more and sacrifice more so the celebrities can get to their studios in the lap of luxury. How we have to fix what we're doing so these people can jet across the country and the globe and all around the world in their private jets so they can tell us how we need to sacrifice. I am so tired of this. You're tired of this. We're all tired of this.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore!
Just moments before claiming that paying more at the pump will keep your conscience clean, he cracked a joke about the United States discussing banning imports in Russian oil in favor of purchasing from Saudi Arabia. Here's the thing. Oh, we're going to buy it from the good guys.
Saudi Arabia.
How about producing it here? Can we do that? I don't know crap about crap. Maybe my solutions are too dumb and need to be laughed out of the room, but maybe if we weren't buying it from other people, then they wouldn't charge us so much, huh? Maybe that's part of it. Colbert can very much afford a $15 gallon at the pump with no negative impact on his life. The average American can't. The average American cannot afford a 50-cent gas hike. The average American can't afford to pay $20 more on their groceries. People have their budgets and expenses laid out. But trust me, I worked retail. I'm not making, like I said, channel suppressed. I'm not making much more than retail here. I still am struggling. And this is not about me, but this is why I yell so much. This is why it affects all of us here. We're all interconnected, and when these rich celebrities are sitting there on their high horses in their air-conditioned studios with their free meals and free suits, free luxury items, free expenses, all expenses paid for everything, they have no idea. They have no idea how the rest of us live. They have no idea what it's like. Oh, especially these politicians. Oh, don't you get me started on this is why I'm not a political channel. I would probably just explode and burst into flames with how angry these politicians make me. This is why I decided to talk about entertainment. But we can't anymore because they're ruining our entertainment with their preachy political nonsense. I am Mecca and I have yelled about this long enough. Don't you guys go anywhere. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!